Hi, folks. The Hat here. Hey, had a pretty good day on the job site and stuff today. A lot of driving, I'll tell you that. It was up in Powers, back up to Bridge, all the way to Coos Bay, all the way back to the house. Was going to go back up to Powers and complete a job or get a job, the right parts to it, but couldn't do that yesterday. Oh man, I was all the way in Charleston, all the way up past Tugman, past Lakeside, all the way back to the house, over to Broadbent and back here. So a lot of driving, a lot of work getting done, just little stuff. But the little stuff adds up, which is good. And Stacy the same way, back and forth. We woke up this morning, had no internet, and we got HughesNet out here because we don't have the DSL and stuff right now. But I hear that I think it was Frontier was bought out by another company, and that company's making huge investments. They took over Frontier in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and another, I don't think California, they were out of that. But a friend of mine works for them, Zip something, I can't remember the name of it, Zip Fiber or something like that. But we got a switch down here in Ergo, which is only about, maybe a half a mile away. Comes over from Bandon, so it looks like we might get some high-speed stuff out here in the country. So I want to thank that company that took over Frontier to help us out. So as soon as we get hooked up straight, I'm going to run a new cable up from the street and get rid of the HughesNet. We found out that, of course, a week after the warranty on the new equipment we thought that was installed, it's been okay, not super fast, but we run our business that way. We have pretty much an internet-based business. That's how we receive a lot of payments. I talked to a gal, and I think she was from Bangladesh. I have no idea. I don't know if that's the right accent or not, but couldn't understand what the heck she was saying. She says, "Okay, I'm sorry, for the province stuff. We'll have somebody there on Saturday." I said, "I don't think you understand what I'm talking about here. I can't understand what you're saying. Number one, I like to speak to somebody here in the United States. That's not racist. It's business." And she said, "Well, we'll have somebody out there Saturday. That's pretty quick." I said, "No, it's really not." So I went into town, Southern Sky Communications, and I just walked right in there. And the kid, Mr. McLeod, I can't remember his first name. He said, "Well, shoot, Dana, we know him." He said, I ain't got nothing going on right now. I'll wait for the work order to come right out. If I don't get it, I'll come out anyways. He comes out, climbs up on the house, has it figured out in about 30 seconds. The radio that they put that sends the signal from the satellite to the receiver and into the house, it was a used one, a refurbished one. So we didn't buy original equipment. So if you do a HughesNet thing, it's okay for rural areas. It's fast enough. You're not going to live stream, gaming and stuff like that, but you can watch Netflix and stuff, which is fine. But make sure that you got new equipment. Okay, enough about us and stuff like that. Hey, I saw, I watched that Bill Barr thing this morning or yesterday morning, whatever it was, and boy, the Democrats, I tell you what, they use that as a pipeline to spread bullcrap. It was a total freaking publicity stunt for them and what they did. They said they finally got him there. They've been begging for him to be there for the last couple of years, ever since he got in that position, and he sits there and they don't let him answer any questions at all. They spew their freaking bullshit venom and stuff like that. Don't let probably the best attorney general that we've ever had that goes by the rule of law, period. We are a country of laws. Laws that are being broken, laws that are being allowed to be broken by liberal governors, mayors, and left-wing wackadoodles, and they're destroying cities, liberal cities within the United States of America. Do not, if you live in those cities and you're a liberal, blame it on Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with your stupid ass freaking votes. You vote these idiots in here, then you try to blame it on somebody else. On the voting thing, we have an opportunity, a very rare opportunity here in the state of Oregon. We need you to vote. Period. It's that simple. We got an opportunity once Kate Brown is recalled. Sign the damn recall petition, please. When the special election comes in October, we have to collectively get together as both Democrats, Republicans, independents, unaffiliated, whatever, libertarians, and new voters. We need to regain the strength and power back to we the people. She has to go. Her latest little thing that she did today, she lied. The federal government came in to protect federal buildings in the city of Portland. That's what they're doing. They are tasked with that. Those federal buildings are sovereign property. They don't belong to the state. They don't belong to the city. They belong to we the people of the United States of America. They are tasked with defending those federal properties. And the idiots up there are trying to attack them. They're trying to kill the people that are protecting them, and they're trying to kill the people that are inside them. So every single person that throws a freaking marble, in my opinion, it's attempted murder. If you got a wrist rocket, you know what a wrist rocket is back in the day. They got some high strength ones that they're putting metal pellets and ball bearings and stuff in there. They could go into your head and they could freaking kill you. They should all be arrested and thrown in freaking Guantanamo Bay, period, end of story. So they came to somewhat of an agreement, and the agreement was that the Oregon State Police is going to go in there, and they're going to start, and finally, the Portland Police Department will go in there and they'll start clearing stuff out. And then and only then, after it's a safe area and we don't have to defend and fortify our federal buildings in the city of Portland and other cities throughout the United States, then we will kind of stand down. She gets on the internet today and says, you know, it was an occupying thing, and first thing in the morning, the DHS and the whatever else that we have down there, the federal government, they will be leaving. So she's acting like it's a freaking victory. She's a goddamn liar. Period. That's not what happened at all. They're going to stay there. They're going to remain there until the Oregon State Police, finally, those guys, it's not the police department's fault, folks. It's not the Oregon State Police Department's fault. It's the mayor. It's the governor. They're allowing this to happen. So don't cap on the police departments. Don't cap on the Oregon State Police. Don't cap on anybody in law enforcement or first responder. Like they're not doing their job. They're handcuffed. I am so thankful for them, and I can't believe how patient they have been through this whole thing while they sit there and watch the very streets that they've walked up and down to help people, to come to people's aid, to make the community connections, to make it a stronger community. They're getting inundated with bullcrap. They're being pelted with urine and bleach combinations, feces. They're getting bottles thrown at them. They're getting industrial fireworks thrown at them. And you all support that shit. That's bullcrap. Governor Kate Brown has to go. I think she should be arrested. I think Ted Withers should be arrested. I think the city council in Portland should be arrested because they're abating, and making this stuff possible. They're allowing this crap. They are part of the problem. They are the problem. They should all be thrown in handcuffs and sent to Guantanamo. I keep on going to that. It's a federal thing. It's an insurrection. And they all have to be taken care of. So, VOTE, vote. Vote any opportunity you can get. If you're going to stay voting for the same goddamn people you have voted for over the last 35, 40 years, or even the first time, and then you're bitching about the outcome of that vote, it's on you. It's on you. You deserve exactly what you vote for, folks. I didn't vote for it. I'll never vote for it. Sign the recall petition. Do whatever you have to do to get that done. Vote. Rural Oregon, this is a shout out to you guys, and I'll preach it all the way up to heaven, to the day I die. You have to vote. Period. We have to take back control of our nation and our communities, our schools, by voting differently on the school boards. We have to do it. We have the strength within us to do it. You just have to make a conscious decision on your own. It's called personal responsibility. You can't listen to auntie and uncle and the snowflakes in the basement and all that other crap. You need to grow a pair and vote your conscience, vote your future. Because if you don't, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. A city that's just inundated with filth. A town that's inundated with filth. A school board that's inundated with nothing but indoctrination by the school board and the teachers. Nothing against the teachers, but they're skewed, period. Kids can't read, kids can't write, they can't do anything, but you know what? They know a lot about liberal studies. They could probably weave a mean basket, but they can't tell you the 3 branches of government. They can't do it. They don't teach that. Get out there and vote, folks. Started off on a high note, ended up on a kind of a pissed off note, but you know what? I'm going to stay pissed off. You should be too. Have a good night. God bless. Bye-bye.
Later.